Okay, group number 4. A group of students did an experiment to see how drinking cups of coffee before bed affected sleep. So here we have our graph, and then it says use the given line of best fit to approximate the slope of the line. So if we just pick out 2 points that we think are good, that's going to help us with the slope. But before we do that, let's go ahead and cut down what we think could be the answers. So this is definitely a negative trend to a graph, meaning our slope is going to be negative. So we can automatically cross out A and B because those are positive slopes. So now we have a 50% chance of getting this right. So if we look at our slope, if we start, let's just say we start here, okay, we'll just start at 9, and we go down 7 and over 5, that would put us about here. Okay, so that would be our slope there. If we did 5 over 7, okay, that looks just about right, 5 over 7. So we would choose answer D. Okay, number 5, it says the coaches of a group of debate teams answered a survey about hours of debate, team practice, and the number of team wins. The graph shows the results of this survey. The scatter plot indicates which of the following. So here, this is definitely going to be positive. It's going up from left to right. So it's not negative. It's not no correlation. So we have to decide, is this strong or is this moderate positive? So think about it logically. Is there going to be a close connection between the hours that the debate team practices and how many they win? Probably yes. We're going to call this strong. These are pretty close together, so that's a good strong indication. Okay, this says sketch the line of best fit for the data. So we're going to go about halfway in between. Okay, it says based on your line of best fit, if a team practices 4.5 hours per week, which is their estimated number of debates that they'll win? So if we go to about 4.5 and we go up, it looks like they would win, let's see, about 18 or 19. Okay, it says based on your line of best fit, if a team won 14 debates, how many hours of practice would that take? So we go up here to 14, and we find where it crosses. It looks like it would take not 3.5, but not 3 hours, but somewhere between 3 to 3.5 hours per week of practice. Okay, and then number 9. Which of the following equations best represents the line of best fit? Explain why your choice makes sense based on your line of best fit. Okay. So if we look at these equations, we want to fit it to our graph. So first we want to know our graph is positive, right? So it's going to have a positive slope. So if we look here, we can cross out C and D because those are negative slopes. Okay, so y-intercepts are the same. We just have to decide, is the slope of 1/3 better or a slope of 3 over 1? So if we go here and we go up 1 over 3, up 1 over 3. Okay, so there's what that one would be, roughly. And then let's try the slope of 3. So that one would be here. So I think this is kind of a tough one. I would definitely choose the slope of 3 over 1. But that's a tough question. But I would probably choose B in that case. All right, use the equation to predict the number of debates a team would expect to win if they practice for 8 hours each week. So we would take our equation and we would plug in 8 for x. Okay. So when we plug in 8 for X and we get out for Y, they would win about 27.8 debates.